off the air, bumped off the air by
had some technical difficulties.
Yeah. Okay, here we're back, and we had two friends come in from Germany. They're fellow Rotarians. I met them this morning at 7:30. That's an odd thing to say for a bartender. You met people at 7:30, and it wasn't after drinking all night. Because I'm not that kind of bartender. Are you having a good time down here? You having a great time? They're visiting from Germany. They're here for a week, and they've been here for 3 days. Would you like to sit down? We're keeping it clean right now. You don't have to. Do you want to sit down and then come back, or we'll talk later? Have a seat right up there. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, some people just float in quietly.
Yes. So we were talking to John. John was a sous chef, and I apologize. We got bumped off the air. This is the way it happens sometimes. We're using the Wi-Fi. We got bumped off. John is a sous chef I met at Bumby's. I don't know when we got cut off, John.
I don't know.
I mean, it could have been you telling a story. John started out in Brooklyn, and he was he was in Brooklyn. His father was a chimney sweep, and he decided he was a chimney sweep, and it's an amazing story. And then he's selling flowers outside of the place, and this guy named Professor Henry Higgins came up and said, "I will teach this flower girl." No, that is My Fair Lady. I am so sorry.
Yeah, no,
John is part of a Puerto Rican gang in West Manhattan,
and
His sister fell in love with a guy in the head of a.
Now we're on West Side Story.
That's West Side Story. Oh, damn it! I got it wrong. Okay, wait. I got this story. I understand. John is a police officer, and he's visiting his ex-wife in Los Angeles.
That's Die Hard.
Okay. Man. Okay. Well, John's definitely was a sous chef when I was at Bumby's, and he made the transition.
No, that's Predator. Oh wait, no.
No, that wasn't Predator. That was Aliens. Hey, we're going to say bye to Keith Billy. And remember, tonight he's playing at the Bayside at 6 o'clock with Semantics. Sam Antics, I think it is.
Oh, I thought it was Semantics.
No, because Sam is one of the people, Sam Clark.
Well, let's not get into Semantics.
Yeah. Well, I am splitting Semantics with that, right? So, John was a sous chef. He came in and became a bartender. And what I was saying is, all you have to do is come in, if you have a great personality, you can go to a bartender school, become a bartender, and you can make lots of money in a tourist town. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, but I have a garbage personality, so I'm going to have to go out there and really get that.
John, you have a great personality. We're going to move up to our next segment. We're going on. It's called I Spotted a Besotted. And besotted is old English. Being besotted is intoxicated.
Or just being a sot.
Being a sot is someone that's habitually drunk. Habitually drunk.
You're just a silly sot.
Yeah, silly sot. Well, some of the things that I look for, and then I think we're all trained to look for, is you look for slurring of speech, loss of coordination,
or
volume control.
Yeah,
if you lose the control of the volume of your voice, socially inappropriate behavior, which we see a lot in bars. You know, if you start bringing up inappropriate subjects, you're very touchy. You may be touching someone that you don't know and doing things. That is all signs of.
I got one here. I got one. This is something I've seen guys do. Guys with button-up shirts. Like as the night progresses, as they get more and more drunk, more and more buttons start coming undone. Has anyone ever noticed this? Like on some guys,
I do that anywhere.
They come out like
you know what?
They start the night with like.
It's not being drunk.
No. I'm saying.
I get the Irish guy sweats.
I
get the old Irish guy sweats. When it's over 50 degrees, I'm sweating.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do know what you're talking about.
As the night progresses, before we know it, like there are no buttons, the shirt's wide open.
I've been doing a lot of ab workouts, Sean. So, no, I still have a belly though, so that's kind of embarrassing. But there's all these things. You can notice that. You can notice how their eyes are. You can notice if they don't sit properly. How they can't think about what they're going to say.
How they can't keep their genitalia in their pants.
Oh, what? Okay. The family place. There's some of the things that I look for. And there's a guy that's trying to pick up a girl in a poster. That's a sign that you're drunk. If you're arguing with the image in the mirror.
What, you didn't have poster girls on your walls when you were a kid?
Yeah, but if you're trying to pick her up, that's a sign. And if you're arguing, if you're looking at the guy across the bar and it's a mirror, and you're angry at the way the guy's looking at you.
If I ever catch that guy who's my doppelganger who keeps miming me, I'm going to kick his ass.
There's an old story about the two these Irish twins arguing with each other over that, and they start asking each other questions, and you're from this town, I'm from this town, and you know these people, I know these people, and then they start laughing, and they said, what's the deal with these guys? Oh, that's the O'Malley twins. They keep on forgetting their brothers. Okay. What I like to do is ask simple questions. I like to also ask, there's like, what is your name? That's a surefire one if they don't know their name. How did you get here? They do it sometimes.
Even when I'm most drunk, I feel like I can nail down my name. I don't know, maybe I'm being overconfident.
Are you going to ask who was that person's name, the person you came in with? Or where are your pants?
I just guess. Where are your pants? That's usually a good indication.
And then
they don't even need to answer that one. If they're just not on them, that's a pretty good indication.
When these guys come up to me and they say to me, hey, how are you guys doing? I'm alone, and you're talking to me in a plural. I think there's something wrong with you. I think you might be intoxicated. Also,
how about people who refer to themselves in the first person? Or is it third person?
Third person. First person is I. Yeah. Second person is he.
No, I is normal. Yeah, first person is normal.
No. When you say the second person, you're really kind of hallucinating more.
But does anyone really do that?
If it's the third person, they're probably gonna put you in a van.
Are they drunk or just a jerk?
They're crazy. They're crazy. When they come in and ask, did I make it for happy hour when it's midnight?
No. Simply put, no, you did not make it for happy hour.
Failing the staying seated in a bar stool test. If you can't stay seated in a bar stool, you're probably intoxicated.
I feel like most of the time that's a pretty good rule, but just a couple of days ago, I saw a woman who had only had one glass of wine.
Yeah.
She was pulled off of her bar stool by another guest who had way more than a glass of wine.
Okay, well, this woman wasn't lit, right?
We won't fault her for that. She was literally torn down by another person.
Okay. If you come in and insist my name is Tom,
when it is clearly Jim.
But insistent. And then I wait a little while, and then you know what I do? I turn it around on them, and I'll insist their name is Tom. And then I go into this whole thing. I go into a rapid fire, spitfire question. I'll just ask these trivia questions that are apparent but easy. And I'll go like this.
Cops do this.
Yeah, I'll go like this. No, the cops don't do this. There's more things. What date was New Year's 1901? And you're supposed to say January 1st, 1901. Have you ever been or not been in Phoenix? The answer is always yes. Okay? It is.
Or you just be like,
have you been or not been in Phoenix?
Or you be like, I have been to
The answer is yes. What is that man's shoe size? And if they start speculating, they're drunk. They should say, I don't know. And then you go like this. Is this a Law and Order episode? Dun, 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 dun. And they go like, because you got the innocuous conversation going on. Because you know that someone's going to find a dead body when someone's drunk. And then all you can say is, drunk says what? And the guy says what? You say, you're drunk. What do you think?
I don't know. They seem like all of these are traps. That's what it seems like. These are all trap questions.
We do trap questions.
I was once pulled over going through South Carolina on the way back to New York, and he pulled us out of the car one at a time. They asked us questions, and a few of his questions were also like equally ridiculous. It was like, do you have a bazooka or a tank in the car? But he like put those two options among many other options and just rapid fired them at me. Do you have like drugs, alcohol, a gun, a bazooka, a tank? Wait.
Oh.
Did you just say a bazooka?
A bazooka and a tank?
So I think they do the same thing. They try to catch you with those trap questions to see if you're already drunk.
Does my RPG count?
Yes.
My rocket propelled grenade?
I think that technically does count as a bazooka.
I was with a guy in New Jersey, and we were coming out of the Springfield.
With a bazooka,
no bazooka, and it was we were leaving this place called the Springfield Inn, and we had quite a few drinks, and he's walking to his oh my God, it was a Porsche, I have to say it was a Porsche guy. The guy was wealthy.
Walking to his gyro.
He was walking to his Porsche. And he was just going to lock it up for the night. And we were going to walk up, and he was going to sleep on that. He was the owner of the business I worked at the time. He came down to visit. He was going to lock it up, and we were going to walk up, and he was going to stay at the house I rented. And the cop pulled him over from the sidewalk and said, "Hey, listen, before you get in the car, I got to ask you a bunch of questions." And he said, he hits him with, "What's your name? What's your social security number?" And then he hits him up with the alphabet. And he says the alphabet. He goes, he was done. He was done. He was too drunk. And he goes, "Can you make it easier?" And the cop said, "What do you mean easier? Could you ask me like questions about colors?" And the guy started laughing. And he got out of it. If you can make the police officer or sheriff laugh, I think you're out of it. I'm not trying to give people ways of getting out of getting tickets, but if you make them laugh,
That kind of sounds like what you're doing.
because it's a tough job. It's a tough job, and a lot of the interactions that police officers have, and they're negative interactions, and they're not positive. So sometimes we can make them happy.
I feel like,
And you know what? The guy I was with wasn't going to get in the car and drive anyway. So I think he was kind of false. I think he may have thought he was getting his car, but the engine was cold because it was there for 3 hours. So I don't think they would have got him at all.
well, your guy was lucky that he only asked him to do the ABCs. You know, I've heard that they ask you to do it backwards, and
I can't do it backwards sober.
I'm sober right now, and I can't do the ABCs.
You are not stone sober.
Okay, I'm
you're not
objectively
Hello.
sober. Hey.
Why are you looking at me like that?
There's a pretty lady here.
What's so funny? Hey, Kate. How are you? Why are you making that look at me?
Don't put her on the spot.
Yeah, I'm not going to put you on the
I'll put her on the
spot.
spot later.
Yeah. You walk in the door, it's like you caught someone doing something you're not supposed to be doing.
Yeah, my wife.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I have no idea.
You know what I mean when you're in the bathroom, when you're by yourself and you don't know your wife's there.
I call it guilty face.
Okay, yeah. It's like, oh, ooh. You know, you shut the door. Oh, she's walking out. Oh, is that what she does?
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, she did that look.
That is the perfect
He did that.
response to the guilty
When
face.
she walked in, she made the face like,
Yep.
ooh, what are you doing there?
Oh, man.
And I'm like, I'm podcasting or doing what you do when you're at home
This is
and
gonna
you're
hurt
by
me.
yourself.
This is gonna hurt me later.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
Really? No, not at all. We didn't do anything to put her on spot. That was funny. She was coming in through the door.
Take it easy,
Good
man.
to see you. Hey, whenever you want to come on and talk about fishing or anything like that, always welcome. August 2nd.
We got an open rotation here.
Yeah. Folks, on August 2nd, we're going to have a big tasting section here on the, at the Catch on Wednesday at 4:30. And we're going to ask all our regulars to come in there. We're going to be tasting some products from one of our
We're bringing booze.
show sponsors. Yeah, we're bringing booze.
That's all you need to know.
It's going to be
They don't
fun.
have the booze.
And, before we finish up, I want to talk about in July 22nd to the 30th, I'll be cruising on Carnival Cruise Lines, the Splendor,
Yeah, all right.
with my family and friends, and we'll be doing at least 3 episodes on the cruise and
cruise
maybe
cast.
some. Yeah, the cruise cast.
Cruise cast.
Yeah, Isaac the bartender is going to be there. That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Julie probably won't be there. She's the cruise director. Or the guy, whoever was Gavin McLeod. The
You know what?
bar.
I'm sure you'll make deal with that. I'm sure it'll be fun.
Yeah, we'll do something. And we'll make it interesting and stuff like that. But I love going on a cruise. It's like a party. It's a moving party. And I think John, you'd love it. Yeah, John, you'd love it. When you're on the cruise, they take care of everything. They cater everything that you want. They have the food. There's food all over the place. You can eat whenever you want. There's fast food. There's slow food. There's drinks. There's there's libations from soft drinks and up to coffee, and then there's more adult beverages and stuff like that. And what are we looking at?
I'm sorry, I'm distracted by
A cat walking across the
ESPYs.
the ESPYs.
ESPN Sports Awards. There's some woman walking a cat down the red carpet.
Okay, well that's, you know what, since we're not a visual medium, maybe that
A person trying to walk a cat.
and I said I was distracted by shiny objects.
Yep.
So from the 22nd and 30th, we're going to be doing that. And August the 2nd, here at the Catch, we're going to have a special tasting of products from our sponsor. We're going to pitch that out. We're going to have I'll probably introduce a segment from Sean Dickens, because he's always giving me ideas. And I have to give Sean, our bartender, credit for those ideas. Listen, I don't steal. I don't live from people. You give ideas, I'm going to credit you for that. That's it, you know. And August 2nd we'll do that. And then we'll probably bring out, I think we're going to be introducing a wheel. Do you know we're going to be introducing a wheel here? A wheel.
A wheel of fortune.
It's going to be, it's close to, it's going to be, we don't know exactly what it's called. I like wheel of torture. Some of it, we're gonna be introducing it here. It's going to be like 14 slots. It's going to be a dry eraser setup where we put things on there, but 4 times you'll get 4 times out of 14 you get a discount, and 3 times we're going to try to stay away from liquor because we're not going to promote. Listen, they're going to be drink, but they're going to get a discount on their bill. Okay, so what we're going to do is like put 4 things on there that'll discount their bill, a prize, and then we're going to do a 3 times, 3 selections. Hey, big shooter.
Big shooter.
Yep, there you go.
Living the high life.
One quick story I told Sean.
Yeah, let's hear this story.
You're gonna get in trouble, Dave.
This is John.
Come on over here. Get over here. This is John.
How you doing?
When Jim was like 8 or 9
Oh man.
in Philly, his dad came up here ice skates.
Don't say anything dirty though. You
And
could say
ice skates.
Okay.
And for Christmas.
I played hockey for a couple of years.
I know, so you know ice, not double blades like you had, single
single
blade.
one.
Single
Yeah.
blade, not a
No,
double
no, no,
blade.
I didn't have doubles. I was a goalie. He was great.
So he was 8 or 9. Sean, you ready for this?
Yeah.
He was 8 or 9. His dad gave him ice skates for Christmas. 2 weeks after Christmas, he said, Jimmy says, "Yeah, can you take me out on the lake so I can skate?" You know what his dad said to him? Wait until March when it warms up.
Wow.
Whoa, okay. You know what? That's a wonderful thing about not having a live audience. We didn't have the chance to really laugh as much as it would have been. That was funny. That was funny.
That's so funny.
I am. I'm laughing on the inside right now. Hey, listen.
Humor is subjective.
Whenever my father would take me out for a ride, it was always a fun romp, and I'd be banging at the top of that trunk while I'm in the car. It was just just to hear a father care for their child like that is wonderful.
No, it's always a fun time.
Hey, you know what? No, that was a good joke. I'd take any. You know what? If there was, and if people were looking at me, they told me it was funny. They were kind of like, "Why didn't you just text me laugh out loud?" Because you didn't laugh.
I giggle. He told me that before, and I immediately giggled.
You know what?
It's overdone.
I'm glad you said that. Like, I am bothered by people who I have had friends who will literally say the words "LOL" instead of laughing. And
Yeah.
I'm like, what
How's
is
it
that?
going?
Like, what is that?
Hey, listen. My parents had
funny,
many.
you'll laugh.
My parents had many an opportunity to leave me in foreign countries or in
And they chose
the middle of the lakes, and they have not done that. So,
And here we are.
I am 53 years old, and I am still alive and kicking. Okay, well, we are. I think we're coming to the end of the show.
Okay.
Oh, we got. Is that a message from your wife?
Nope, not. I forgot to turn my phone off.
Oh, it isn't?
I'm like,
Okay.
I had a movie theater and I took his phone off. So you're doing a radio.
Okay, well.
I'm filling the phone call.
We're gonna wrap this show up right now.
No, it was so brief.
It was.
You weren't done. I didn't even get to
Okay,
do
okay,
the
okay.
impersonations.
Okay, let's hear it. Okay.
No.
John.
No.
Before I sign off, you know what? I'm going to talk about the catch.
We're going to talk about the catch.
Happy hour goes from 2:30 to 6:30.
I love the catch.
Yep. Got special drink and
Great
food
little bar,
prices.
Good vibe, good people.
75-cent wings, oysters,
75
clams,
cent wings?
yeah,
Yes, those up in a
shrimp or shrimps, as some people might say. They have discounted drinks, house wine $4, well drinks $3, domestic beer $2.75 in the bottle, and Bud Light, Miller Lite draft $2, and Union drafts $2.50. You can't beat that deal in town. It's the Keys, and you know what? The Keys are a little premium because we're at the end of the continent right here, and it takes a lot to get things down, and we get charged a lot for delivery. But down here, but you're at the catch. It's a really good deal. Yes. We are. And you know what? John and I will give a little pitch because even though they're not here, I'm going to give a pitch to Bumbies on Thursday night. John's downstairs. I'm upstairs. I'm working the top. He's working the bottom.
Yeah, I
I'm
worked
not
the
talking.
bottom.
I work the top. No, but I'm doing the radio show. He's working a restaurant. Come in there.
When you hang out with John and Jim, he works the top, and I work the bottom.
Yeah, but Christopher Walken. John does a
Hey,
bit.
man,
Yeah.
my impersonation is not too good right now. Put me on the spot.
Guys, good luck.
Take it easy, man. Thank you.
See you. Thank you. Have a great night. Yeah, and you'll be hearing that in the future. We got that. And there was another guy I heard before.
Well, Jim, thanks for joining. Inviting me to come down and do this. It's been fun.
We're going to do this again. I had a great time, and I don't know
I want to
what.
have a little more prepared for the next thing. I kind of was just freewheeling and.
What do we have here? We got a drink coming over?
I have a dare for you. Really.
Oh,
What's it there? Let's hear it.
They're bringing him a shot of something.
That's the Mexican bird shit. It's tequila, mayonnaise, and hot sauce.
Mexican bird shit.
No, I'm 53. I've survived without that.
Nobody?
Nope.
What is it again?
Mayonnaise.
Tequila, mayonnaise, and hot sauce.
Really? I'm gonna do this. This is about to.
Oh,
happen.
really? Okay, John's going to do this. He's going to drink this.
Mayonnaise, tequila, and hot sauce.
Oh.
Here we go.
Okay.
For the broadcast.
And let me describe it. It looks exactly like.
It does look like bird shit.
It does.
Look like
It does
bird
look like
shit
it.
in this, and I'm about to imbibe it. So here we go. I'm about to drink this bird shit.
Oh man, forget it. Hey, you didn't say the name of the. Don't say it. What's it? Tequila?
Yeah.
Don't say the tequila you used.
I regret this decision.
You didn't say it, did you? See, he immediately regrets the decision. I saw it. That's when you hear with age comes wisdom. That's the wisdom part where you don't drink those things. You go, oh no, I'm not going to do that. That's why I switched. I'm drinking wine.
They say a smart man learns from his mistakes, and
Yes.
a wise man learns from the mistakes of others.
And a wise man watches young guys make mistakes.
Man,
Okay.
that was not wise.
Once again, we're coming to you from the catch. Thank you very much. I'm here with John Deloche.
Oh man, hey, thank you.
Right
I'm
before
here
I
with
get
Jim Horan.
thank you very much. We're the Keys Bartender podcast. We'll see you next week, and there may be a short segment coming out to you. I'm sorry it's going to be why it's a two-parter, but it happens sometimes with Wi-Fi.
And thanks
You're
to
welcome
the couch.
back.
This place is great.
You're welcome back, man. Thank you.
Ow!